From the day I saw you, I really, really want to catch your eye.
She's back, and she has, what are these called? Damn, I don't remember what these are called. But yes, I am currently wearing these glasses because honestly, I think they make me look smarter, and I'm gonna go with it. Because today I'm about to be giving you guys a lesson. I'm about to be giving me a lesson. So, you know, previously on Ready to Die. Anyways, we're gonna be talking about learning how to eliminate distractions and evolving your mindset. So if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe because I want you to be here. You want to be here, and there's no reason for us not to connect. So go ahead and follow me on Instagram at _BrittanyJames. Subscribe, like, whatever, comment. Like, let's connect. Let's build a community here. The first note I wrote down was of how to eliminate distractions and also like evolve your mindset, like transform your mind into the way that you want it to be and not be so stagnant in just how you think. Like, you want to evolve in your thinking. You want to be challenged in your thinking. Like, you want to get better at that. Like, that's all a part of wisdom. The first thing that came to mind was limit how much you share. And honestly, that is something that I have put into practice. That is something that I put into practice about maybe 6 or 7 months ago. At my old apartment, I had a desk that was in front of a window, and I would literally put all my little sticky notes in front of my desk. And it was whatever I think I needed in that moment and whatever I think I needed for a certain time period, so a certain season. Things that I wanted to do to elevate my growth as a person, and one of those was limiting how much you share. And I don't overshare like very, very personal things. The things that I would overshare would be like goals, things that haven't happened but I want them to happen, and I would be so excited to embark on a new journey that I would share with everybody before it actually happened. And when you share things with people before stuff is actually set in stone, like sometimes it is inspiring, but other times it can hinder you because not everybody is rooting for you. And that's what I really had to learn. And even the people that do like portray that they're celebrating you, baby, sometimes that is all fake just because that's how people rock and roll. Damn, my little light turned off. They don't want to seem like a hater, so they will celebrate you in public, but when it comes down to them talking to maybe one of their best friends, or even it don't not have to be their best friends, but them being like alone and things like that, you just have to be careful because people will literally prey on your downfall. People will speak on your name like disrespectfully for no reason. People will literally have your name in their mouth for no reason. Like somebody that you never even think about was probably having a conversation about you right now, especially if you are doing something that's different, something that is uncomfortable for other people. Like for example, I literally just went on my first solo trip, and I could tell, not that it matters, but I could tell like who is like celebrating that with me. Like, I'm proud of you, like you're challenging yourself to new heights. Like, not many 22-year-olds go on a solo trips in Paris, like especially young and black, like, and a woman. So it's just like I could tell like some of my friends who genuinely was just happy for me, and then I can also tell friends who were just like, girl, it's time to come home. And it was just like it's not giving healthy. It's not giving you actually support me. It's not giving that. Literally, okay, literally one of my friends is calling me, hold up. But like I was saying, yeah, just you limit how much you share. And honestly, you don't even have to put a limit on it. You don't have to share it all. Like, you don't have to share it all. Like, and it could be something as minimal as a trip. You don't have to tell people that you're going on a trip before you go. You don't have to. You don't have to post it. You don't have to like warn people. No, you just do what you want to do at the time you want to do it and pop out big. Like, big, no soft launch, hard launch only. Literally, you do not have to tell people anything. And sometimes like we do it unintentionally, and that's why it's good to just be self-aware. Not only self-aware for you, but self-aware for the people around you. Not everybody is awake right now. And I say that in the sense of like, some people are literally sleepwalking through life. Like, not everybody is a chosen one, and that's just not how it works in this lifetime. So you just have to be aware that like, sometimes when you're doing something that's different, out of the ordinary for most average people, that's just how it goes. Either you stay where you at to the top, or you go back down to the bottom with the basics. It's up to you. It's literally up to you. Like, do you want to be here, or do you want to be at the bottom with the basics? And I'm not dissing the basics, because sometimes the basics be happy, and not everybody can be at the top in every single lifetime that we have. So it's just like, you know, if you just have that opportunity to be at the top, be at the top. But you cannot care what other people think or whatever. So I'm getting on a tangent, but I began to limit what I shared my fall semester of my senior year at Spelman. That's when I realized, I was like, like, there was some things that I like shared over social media just because I wanted to like bring awareness, or I like wanted to inspire. Like, there was a purpose of me sharing, but that's what, yeah, that was a word. There was a purpose for me to share, so I shared. But you do not have to share anything about your life if you don't find a purpose that like, oh, this will impact someone else. You don't have to share. Like, you literally don't have to share. So if you don't have like a real agenda or a purpose to like share like what your goals are and things like that, and like, I'm not saying you don't have to share with your really close friends, like do that, but like only do that if that energy is reciprocated. Because if your close friends are not reciprocating that sharing energy with you, it's a reason behind that. It's a reason behind that. It's a reason behind that. If you're sharing and you're speaking life into who you want to be and what you're doing and what you have lined up, but you don't hear nothing from none of your friends, that's just me. Don't say nothing. And that's a red flag. I'm sorry, that's a red flag. And I'm gonna disclose that, like, you know, sometimes people go through stuff and it's not their season. But if it's not their season and that's your friend, they will still reciprocate that energy to you to let you know that, hey, this is not my season. So like, I'm celebrating you, I'm congratulating you. I don't have really much to share right now. I'm growing, I'm going through things. So just, you know, do that shit, you know, do that shit. Let's go on to the next one, because I'm going on a tangent. I don't even know if this is good advice for real, but this is like what I need to tell myself. So that's why I'm recording. And I like hope that this actually helps whoever is watching. Like, I really hope that what I would tell myself is something of value that I can share. And so that's why I'm recording this, of course. So another key point into learning how to eliminate distractions and evolving your mindset is spending more time alone. It's so important. And like, to add to spending more time alone in quiet. And that is something that I have recently started to practice. Spending more time alone in quiet. I mean, no phone on, like maybe your TV, but like where you can just sit, chill, and like let your mind not race. And for some people, it's really sad, because I've literally encountered a few people where their mind never stops thinking. And that is so draining. Like, heart goes out to them. Like, people who can't stop thinking, like, that is so freaking draining. And I've been there. Like, I know the anxiety of not knowing how to like relax your mind. And you know, of course, like, meditation is a great way to like combat that, but it's hard. So, you know, really practicing, even if you spend 10 minutes alone and quiet, do that. If you can do that once a day, that's better than me. I'm not even spending 10 minutes quiet alone once a day, but I am trying my best to do that at least like 4 times a week, but definitely not every day. And meditation does count. I do meditate about 3 times a week. I don't have consistent days where I meditate. I really go off my feelings. Like if I feel like I need to meditate, or I'm just in the spirit and the mood, because meditating really does take a lot of energy, especially like if it's just you and you're not doing like a guided meditation, or you're like listening to like someone else like help guide you through the meditation, and you're doing it yourself, you can get really like absorbed into the meditation and caught up to the point where you're like, okay, I need to rest. Like sometimes even that can be a lot, but that is a way that I do practice spending time alone with myself in quiet. You know, of course I have like little background like meditation music, like the frequencies and stuff, but and the sound bowls, but that's still quiet to me. Sometimes even just pure silence is really nice too. I recently just quit my second job, I guess it was a week before my birthday. And that week before my birthday, I realized I literally rested. Like I was still working, of course, my 9 to 5, but like I was able to really rest. I was able to think about the things that like I wanted to think about, and not about tasks or like work that I had to think about. And that is so freeing. Like sometimes we can put ourselves in like this prison, especially when it comes to how much we can like take in. And I realized, yes, I could handle both of those jobs together every day, but that was hindering me growing. 2 jobs like that every day until probably like 7 p.m. when, you know, with 2 jobs. Once I was done working, I wanted to give energy to things that like I enjoy, but I didn't have the energy to do it. Like I wanted to do it, but the sleep monster took over. Or like I wanted to do it, but like I want to eat and lay down and rest, like watch TV and then fall asleep. Literally, it feels so good to like make sure you are okay. And I was okay, like I was surviving through that, but I wasn't at peace completely. More money, more money, more money, more money. Duh, like I can do 2 jobs, I can handle 2 jobs. But when I realized that, oh my God, I don't have enough time to like think about the content. Yes, I want to put out content, but I don't even have the mental capacity in my head to think about what I want to put out. And that's whenever I was like, no, because I want to take my content seriously. And I want to like discover myself in my content. I want to have fun with it. I want to try new things. Whenever I was working 2 jobs, I couldn't do that. And I was not spending time alone at all. Being tired isn't really equivalent to spending time alone. Like I want to spend the time alone with energy, with enthusiasm. I want to be happy and present to just be alone by myself. So spending more time alone has helped me with eliminating distractions, because when I have time alone, I have time to think. When I have time to think, I have time to implement and put into practice and care. I have more time to care. I realized that whenever I was working 2 jobs, like I didn't care. Like I didn't care how long I was on the phone with so-and-so. I didn't care much about certain conversations that we're having or like what I was doing per se, because it just never crossed my mind. I never had time to really like think about it. Like once I was like done working, sometimes I was still thinking about the work, and I didn't have time to think about Brittany. Now that I have time to think about Brittany, I have time to set boundaries with people, myself, everything. And it's just so freaking nice. I have time to be more vocal and confident in what I have to say, literally just by spending time alone. It's allowed me to become really confident in just being like, no, I'm not allowing this anymore. Sorry, bub, not allowing it. You're canceled. Who I am becoming, because I'm not her yet. I'm becoming every day. Like I'm her. Wait, let me stop. I'm her. Okay, but I'm her for this age. When I'm 23, 24, 25, 26, whatever, I have to still be her, and I can't be this same her. I have to keep on striving. I can't stay the same 22-year-old her when I'm turning 25. I ain't going nowhere, you know? Like this is good for now. with age, there does come a point where you don't have to put so much work into just yourself, where you can really relax. But I'm not there yet. I'm so young. I'm not there yet. I don't know myself completely. So it's just like, I am trial and error, baby. Trial and error. I don't know what I'm really doing. I'm just doing, and I'm following my instincts and my intuition. Sometimes I come short. Let's talk about that. When you are learning how to eliminate distractions and evolving your mindset, you have to remember that you are human and you will fall short, okay? Like, I had to realize, I don't even know how many freaking months, but I had to realize that I literally, like, some things you just have to say no to, even if it's not like a bad thing, but it's just something that isn't growing, something that is stagnant in your life. It doesn't serve a real purpose. It's not feeding into you. It's just there. It's just there. That type of stuff, yes, it may not be like stabbing you and hindering you, and maybe not stabbing, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not actively going at you, but it's there and it's not doing anything. No, that is a huge distraction, big. You have to give yourself grace, because it took me a while to realize that just because something isn't giving you necessarily bad energy, but they're also not giving you any type of energy, that's also something that you have to eliminate. And it took me a while to realize that, because I'd be like, well, I mean, it's not, and it's just like, no, like, you're still trying to find an excuse as to why you're allowing something that you shouldn't be allowing, because it's stagnant. Let me drink some wine. OMG, I just reached 4,300 followers on TikTok. So y'all, okay, talking about stagnant, my TikTok, sidebar, this is break time. This is break time. Okay, so yes, I just reached, I'm not gonna say unrealistic, but I was like, man, I really want to reach 10,000 followers like before the end of the summer. It's pretty much the end of like the school year summer, and I have not reached 10,000, but I'm okay, definitely okay with that, because I have so much going on. Like, and then I had a creator's block. Like, once graduation like stopped, and I was like, I don't really have like a thing. I don't really have like I just have me, and I have my personality. And when I tell you, I'm so sure that just my personality and who I am can get me to where I'm gonna be. I have not sent any brand deal emails to anybody. Like, I don't really want, like, I want to be a creator, but I don't want to be doing ads, and I want to do it for like companies that I actually use, number one, support. I don't want to do it just to get a check. Like, Tabitha Brown, she inspires me so much. Her personal brand is her platform. Like, she is Tabitha Brown, you know, like, she literally just had a line of clothes at Target. Please. She was not just cooking, and it's just like whatever she likes is what she gives, and that is exactly the energy that I want to do. I'm multifaceted. I can't stick to one thing and just like make a platform off of that one thing, because I'm boxing myself in, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to box myself in. I don't like that feeling. But yeah, I'm lit though. I just reached like I was so lit yesterday because I had reached 4,000 followers, and I was like, you know what, I'm good for a little while. But now I'm at 4,300. I'm like, 300 people literally just followed me in a day. That's like so sweet. I love it. I just love creating content. Every time I talk about it with one of my friends, I'm like, it's so much fun. Like, who knew that I would have so much fun doing this? Who knew? Not me. Wasn't me. Damn. My camera about to die.